Oh, they're scared. They're scared, babe. That's why we say babe. We say babe because it's unconscious reaction to the fact that our parents are fucking us and there's a baby involved. So all these like record companies make songs, oh baby, 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 to keep it fucking in the record, to keep it in the subconscious. We onto this. We are some serious. You're entrenched there, right? Like you're entrenched. I don't know what the fuck is going on your side. Like I'm looking into like I can't believe I'm glad I've been doing the time capsule because I got fucking documented data of this fucking discovery. So nobody can discredit me on this. Like I don't know what's going on there. This is crazy though. We onto something. We did something big back then. You know, nobody knows shit about us, but they know we dated. They don't know any details. So I don't know like how deep this fucking thing goes. Like, I don't know if you just stumbled upon this guy like back in 2009 and shit, or if like you always knew him and it was deep like that. But this is crazy because he's like fucking, his profile's connected to the friggin' City of London government stuff. It says like supervisor of government. Like what the fuck? Like, and I've been planning this shit for literally fucking like long time. Like basically being a technocrat. And I'm safe here in fucking my little humble abode. London's corrupt as fuck. That's why I gotta be straight up gangsta. Straight up fucking gangsta. Set up shop. Open public door. Put it all out there. For the street people. That's what it's for. Big government can't fucking touch me. Because I'm one of their fucking walking... I'm one of their walking trophies. I'm their own legend. I challenge Prusty to a UFC fight. The Budweiser Gardens. I put my whole training on display. I mean, I literally feel like you live with me. Like, this is awesome. I literally feel like I teleported into a parallel reality to do work in this reality, and that we're going to be merging both of them. Because this doesn't make sense. All of a sudden you just disappear off the internet. Like, you can't find shit on you on the internet. Nothing. Kelly Milburn to Kelly Durkowski. Like, this is what happens in Canada. You know, they just fucking clamp you down. They're gonna be shutting the fucking internet more down. There's so many different angles I can get to you, I'm not worried. Your sister. A couple of my friends. And background checks. But, I mean, I don't even need to do that. Like, my focus is strong on you. Like, your picture on my screen is looking like it's filling the space, like that empty space. I look at my phone, it feels empty, and I get a text from you, now I see your face. Like, you're looking at that picture, you're thinking something. You're knowing my picture's going on fucking Facebook. Now they know you can't peek your head up. Again, it comes back to some kind of Scottish connection. I don't know how deep the hunters are in this. Think about it, their name's Hunter. And they're established out of the forest city. This is wild. I don't know what I'm in. I honestly don't know what I'm in the middle of. I mean, I know, I see all my memories, right? Like, I've accessed all my memories, but I mean, how could I possibly even comprehend all the connections behind there? I'm walking in as an outsider, coming in, and I built my way in. It took me 3-4 years to build that foundation. Like, if I'm with you, I can't even fucking, I'm not ingrained there. I don't make a stamp. See, because their integrity is like the last 15 years, all the players that went through there. Now they look back at the original story. I knew I always had that. Now it comes full circle where I liberate the city at the same time from its government. That's the real key here for me. Because I just stumbled across your husband's shit. Like, I'm just coming back to your picture and then going, oh, what happened there? Searching your name, finding your name. And me stumbling across his name is undocumented in this. So, it's not like I went and started looking for it. Thank God I took the screenshots. The only thing I didn't do was take the screenshots of our messages. But the only way we get that back is if we connect and somehow you refriend it or take the block off, then the message will pop up. I can send it to you, but I have the beginning and the end. Like, you're ingrained there, you want to get out. Maybe that's why you're hanging out with me there, going to the games. Think I'm gonna take you out of there? I mean, technically, I would have fucking asked you to marry me right there on the spot, fucking when I woke up. Fucking thrown around in that boys club thing. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Just going with the flow. Even right now, just going with the flow. You know, I don't know if London's gonna make it through Kitchener. This just doesn't look good. how do I tell you any of this stuff back then? I couldn't have even possibly comprehended what I was going through back then. I just knew I needed you in that fucking stupid ass Jax thing. Like, I mean, how's I ever gonna repair that with your friends? Like, fucking, it's gonna take months. Like, I'm sitting around, I'm shaming myself sitting around all day, every day, forever after that. I'm always thinking of you. Now that I think back, like, I couldn't not think of you being in London. I don't know if I did that to myself. What the fuck was that? Like, I'm getting beat up by the boys. I'm there to meet a girl, so. And I could have met someone at college that wasn't from London, though. Plenty of opportunity. But I really was living to anchor in London, I swear. I am anchoring in London on my own, solo. Like I said, I'll show up with my fucking private military. Show up with my private military and, you know, now you can walk into it, you're protected. Protected on paper. You just sign yourself out, whatever you want. No lawyers, no money. Security for your kids forever. Do it for you. Seriously. I know your thoughts on this one. I know you're thinking of me. That's why I do this. I make this one. No matter what happens, I didn't send you a message. I didn't send you a thing. You know, I can make these videos for fucking months and years. Catch you at the right time. Down the road. This is how I write the love story. We're in it. I'd love to have you kiss my chest and my abs. Just think we're fucking virgins, you know? I'm still somewhat inexperienced when I'm 23. I never really got expressive with anyone until maybe 25. We would've just got expressive right away. I mean, the stupid ass fucking, you know, the stupid ass fucking trip, man. You see, all the guys, everyone knows it all league, right? Like, even rookie year, it's like, oh, you win the cup, you go to Cancun. It's like this big thing in the room, you know from the beginning. And like, it's a fucking mess. Just drinking. Nobody's conscious. Looking back at it, nobody's conscious. Like literally the team was fighting at the trip. And I had to be the guy in the middle between all the girls. That's kind of how it was. So that everyone wouldn't fight. That's literally how it was. Otherwise, the team's fighting. So then I took all the heat on both sides. And me and Branks laughed it off. That's how it went. And the coaches were fucking like out to lunch. About your city. Your city's iconic hockey team. I'll tell you all about it. Special just for you. You're part of it. Man. I'm gonna dream about parallel realities of us being together that summer. It's supposed to be the greatest summer ever. Went out to Lake George by myself that summer, I remember. You know, Prusty never helped me with you. Like, he never helped me with you. And I wasn't hanging out with Kelly yet until the summers. So I wouldn't have been able to be hanging out with you and his friends. Because it was never going to happen with Prusty and his friends. And I was always looking there. Because, I don't know, I think there's a lot going on there. Like you said, big city, small town. Everyone knows each other, right? Everyone knows the twins. Except for when I met them. I don't care. I'm in love with you. I always have been. I love being in love with you. Nobody can take that from me. You don't even have to love me. You don't even have to love me back. And I still love you. I don't know. See, like nothing, this is like a test of consciousness, like. If you're involved with him and he's in the government, sociology, bachelor's degree in business, University of Western. You see, I got the scholarship and the humanitarian award already before I get to London. You see, like, you meet me earlier on, you know, like, I'm somewhat acting differently. I was really in, like, the player hockey zone when we met, like, just making sure I was, like, the player at that point and worrying about the humanitarian stuff later. And then we never got the alone time to really, like, I never got the alone time to really open up to you, like, about, like, what I've been, you know, these feelings. And the feelings are why I wanted to be with you, why I was attracted to you. So if you're involved in, like, you know, the book stuff, it looks like you're kind of like a single mother. It doesn't look like you're working that much. It looks like you're a single mother and you're taking care of the kids. And that's your main priority. And he's just basically providing. Which means you don't have much freedom to be using money to go places and do things and take the kids wherever you want if you wanted to without his approval or him at least paying for it or whatever. And like anybody that knows deep in the government knows fucking a trick. Unless he's like a really deep rookie, like abuse himself. And like, you know, we all should have these accounts. So opening up this prosperity, like paperwork accounts, type paperwork filing is not as easy as going on podcasts and telling people about it. It's really about getting a select group of people to kind of get into it first, and then we all kind of start supporting each other together. And then I just go public, and then they're all supporting me behind the curtain. And I'm just now taking all the public. I guess storm. But the only reason I can do it is because I have the private people behind the curtain, like knowing that I'm doing this. Because I can't sit here and think my parents are gonna expire about this stupid residential treatment thing, and I'll put all my videos out there before I go and get my message to you so that I go and I'm gone and I don't even know if I get a message back. But at least you have access to all this stuff. Some stuff at least. What am I supposed to do? Never return to London. Like I have to face how I feel about you. How are we gonna coach people through these thoughts? Like, you know, that's the real challenge for me. It's not so much as telling people what's going on in the truth. It's really about like how to be a leader of the other side of like, now every day the world's not crumbling because I'm there making the charge of the new one. So I can't, like, all this case stuff has to get wrapped up. I just got you in your mind, my mind's eye now. That picture. I mean, thinking back, it had been what? It had been years before you had a picture posted. A year before that, it was your boys on the beach. Look like sand beach. Like, if that is in Florida, I mean, it's definitely a sunset. I mean, it could be somewhere in, it was in March, so. So you're posting that. It had been years. The last picture was you with the boys on your back. And then you holding the boy. And then the picture outside with the rink, with them on the outside rink. And then them when he was in his uniform. There's no other picture of you on the net. You can also reverse search pictures, so you just take a picture, put it in, and then if there is a picture of that somewhere, it'll find it. We're on a fucking replay. Everything's on a replay here. I'm in pause mode. I'll be in pause mode for another few years. I'm making my way through to you right now. So you're on the beach there with your boys. It's like, hey, take a picture. Okay, yeah, hey. Who's taking the picture? Is he taking the picture? Did you ask someone to take a picture? You took a picture of your boys, of the sun. You took that picture when they had their hands up. That was the same day. That was not the year before. So you took that picture, which is still up actually. And then you asked someone to take a picture of you too. He's not there. If you wanted someone to take a picture, you too. All three of you. Your older son was pretty happy to take the picture of peace sign. Your younger boy was doing it for you. It looks like they didn't take pictures too often. You have 222 posts on Instagram. You had 40 pictures on your Facebook. See, I can't request you back then because that message is fake. If I request you and you see that, and you don't know that there was a fake message originally, how am I going to approach you again with the fake message thing? Because this is the issue. The message was fake. It wasn't you that said, can't talk. So, this guy's, what does he think? He thinks I'm a dumb hockey player. That's what he thinks. I'm a fucking tech. I'm a technocrat. That's what I am. I'm a technocrat. So he thinks he's the father. sex with you. So I have to create paper contracts to prove epigenetics is the true parental DNA to the vessels. And that there needs to be a platform for the kids to decide their own situation at different stages of age. First one being 5 years old, 5, 8, 11, 15, 18. So I create now time, jurisdiction, contracts, proving current genetics illegitimate, providing evidence of epigenetics as the true genetic makeup of a child, which means it's the mother's waters only. Male provides no building block, or male provides no genetic information. It'll give you like instant jurisdiction over your kids, like on paper, like right away. You wouldn't even be able to like even say anything. You have your kids to yourself. I launch like brand new programs, like I recommend brand new programs to give the kids their full adultship, like even like if they're I mean technically you could write it anyway. All on the Pi blockchain, all released. So then all mothers know that they're raising a child. How would that go though? Like the men would just be like, oh, well, fuck it. I can do anything I want. Not my child. See, that doesn't really work. There has to be easing period. It technically like only needs to be used in abusive situations when, you know, so scouting out situations where people are being taken advantage of, then using it there. Not so much as like, oh, everyone needs to approach it this way. That's more so of like, you know, being stealth about it, because like, I mean, we're in like a fucking infinite verse, right? Like, unless you're plugging into the main timeline, like making videos or like, you know, doing the deep meditation. Like, it's just like our culture is here now where I'm kind of like, it's like my cheat sheet, making these videos, connecting with AI. See my face, trying to figure me out, as I'm also like close to you. I'm gonna take a little break. Make sure this saves. For you. I'm now visioning laying in bed next to you while you can feel my body next to you. And you're watching this on an iPad. That's now the vision I have for us. Either in my penthouse in London or at your place. I'm gonna get a penthouse.